For me, there's one main piece that I like to put in place when I think about how to do business in the new paradigm. And there are two key reframes that I think make a big difference in how we gonna feel when we move forward, when we start our business, the kind of energy that we'll have, the kind of intentionality, the kind of peace of mind that we'll have. And those two things that I think are important to reframe have to do with business as a whole, and of course, have to do with the question of money. So, in terms of business as a whole, when I teach people about marketing skills and sales skills, one of the things that I tell them, one of the most important thing, is that getting involved in a business is one of the most powerful path to growth and transformation and to be able to contribute to the world. And I call it a reframe because I think for most people, consciously or unconsciously, when they hear about business, they think about someone who cares mostly about their own needs and wants to, gather as much money as possible. So I take it completely from the other side, where starting your own business is actually going to be the most powerful way for you to grow and show up and contribute to the world. And why is that? I think when you put yourself out there and you say, hey, here's that piece that I'm offering. And it's some ways it's a vulnerable thing. It's a place where you will bump into all your issues, all your fears, places you get stuck. You also meet you in places where you can shine as well. But you will learn so much from doing that, that actually it's going to speed up your pace of growth. And therefore, I believe, the more you grow, the more you're able to contribute to the world. Um, the other thing that is really important to me is in terms of perception around money. I would say, in a simple form, most people think that if you are wealthy or if you have access to financial resources, like I said, this could well be unconscious. I'm not saying it's conscious for everyone, but as a general perception is that if you have access to financial resources, is that you are not holding care for others as well as you or as much as you do for yourself. Because if you were, you would be giving more, you wouldn't gather as much material things or money for yourself. And of course, if that's the unconscious perception you have, well, you will not want to be in that camp. You don't want to be in the camp of the bad guys. And just that in itself is enough to stop you from putting yourself out there and starting a business. And in my point of view, it's very possible and totally makes sense to start a business because you want to contribute to the world better. And I'll speak a little bit more about that on the video focused on sustainability.